On the walkie.
Are you okay? What am I standing next to here?
Is that you touching my leg?
He didn't use the walkie.
What?
Shut up.
Contacted by Karen, who is a psychic. She contacted us online about her friend Trisha, who lives in Rocklin, California, which is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away from Modesto, where we are. So we decided that we will go and investigate her home for her.
So we talked to Karen on the East Coast, and she kind of gave Keith and I a heads up on what had been going on.
I know she's being attacked. And it has gotten worse over the past couple of months.
And then she mentioned a couple of things to us about seeing it, but it had no features, no facial features. A lot of times that usually tells me that it's that it is non-human, but that it is something that's really negative and dark.
In the bathroom, and a razor had jumped, flew off the sink, and flew across, and it hit the wall so hard that the tip of the razor snapped off.
Because Trisha had seen things moving, the razor for example, we thought that possibly this may be PK manifestations that had evolved into an entity itself. When we spoke to Karen, she explained that she too thought that Trisha may be a little sensitive. And when somebody's sensitive, psychokinesis manifestations can occur.
And she might have called something evil in.
Actually, it's funny that you say that. I was thinking the same. I just wrote down in front of Keith possible PK. Like if Trish is possibly a little bit sensitive and she's got all these unresolved emotions, they can manifest themselves into their own psychokinesis entities, which you would see as faceless, non-human entities.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
When Chrissy and I were driving up, it was a very strange deja vu feeling. It did look like the neighborhood straight out of Poltergeist.
The way the ground was, the way the house was, Indian. I had an Indian feeling, like a burial ground type of feeling.
We're here in Rocklin, California, where homeowners Trish and Bob have reached out to us. Trish has been attacked, bitten, and intimidated for long enough. We're here to help. We're here with Trish, and she's the owner of the home here. Trish, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Well, the house has got some kind of energy in it that you feel, and it's becoming frightening. We see shadows and light sparkles. I've been touched. My husband's starting to feel it. So we brought you guys out here to see what you see.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you see in each of those places kind of looking earlier?
I see dark shadows that start small and they get really big, intimidating. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. I see a man that walks through, probably about 7 feet tall, with a cape on, a jacket perhaps, no face. The night Bob's father passed away, we went to Chili's for dinner, and when we came back, we walked through that door. I was first, him and his son were right behind me, and just as you're standing there, I walked in and I stopped, and he was standing right over there where that
Oh, he's standing over here.
He walked through the clock. He was standing there and he said, I'm here. I'm young. I'm whole again. And he presented himself as a younger version of himself. And I told Bob, your dad said he's here, he's young, and he's whole again. And he's happy. And he's like, oh no. And he went running to his office.
That's right. And then you said that a whole shoe rack fell over?
That's right. In the closet, my husband and I were in the bedroom talking, and we were talking about you guys coming out here. And we didn't know what it was. There was a loud noise in He heard it, I heard it. We jumped. The dog started barking. Couldn't figure it out. We looked all over the house and finally we went in the closet, and this big, massive shoe rack is laying on the floor, and it's behind the door. No reason for it to fall. It's been there forever. It's never fallen, it's never moved, but it was laying on the floor. Something walks. You can feel it. The sheets in a move right along the side of me, and there's nothing there. I felt it touch my lower back. Last night it touched my lower back 3 times. And
3 times? Yeah,
3 different times it touched my lower back, and the 3rd time I jumped out of bed and I pulled back my blankets to see what it was, but there was nothing there. In the shower I've been what looks like a bite. I'm not positive, but it does have the teeth marks and the welts, and right next to the bite mark there's scratches, and so it bit me and it scratched, and there's 3 scratch marks, almost like that kind of. The shower, you can see the razor, it just sits on that shelf right there. There's no reason it would fly across the shower and hit, and it did. And I knew it was that, and I was in my bed, but it was after you guys said you were going to come, and that's when this clothes rack, or shoe rack inside this closet also fell down. That's around that same time. It was this sound right here, like it hit hard, like that, and you see it separated, but it didn't land outside because the door was closed. It landed right here. Just like that.
And you were in the room?
In my room, on the bed, and that's the sound, but this glass was closed. It bounced out just now because the glass was open. Okay. So this is what it did, and then I came in here and I saw it just laying on the floor, about right there.
And can you tell us a little bit about the land that your home was built on?
The land there used to be an Indian village and farmland built in all the surrounding area, and if you go back trails back there is grinding stones where they grinded their corn or maize or whatever they did, and there's several of them, and it's out there, it's proven.
Is it on your property?
No,
it's behind your property.
It's behind the property.
About 300 yards away.
Yeah, about 300 yards.
Okay, so we were informed that there is an Indian reserve right over in this area, and they cannot build on that area, any construction, because this land was occupied by Native American Indians. There's a village in this area.
You said you've either felt or seen a Native American spirit?
Yeah, I have, and that's usually the one that comes outside, the energy that comes through. And the one that's in the closet, I feel like it's a Native American spirit, but I think he's intelligent. I think he's aware. He reacts.
On this investigation, we used our new piece of equipment, the DVR. Our cameras were set up in 4 of the hotspots that we were told about. Okay, so today we got cameras in the living room, the master bedroom's bathroom, and their upstairs TV room.
Okay, we are here to meet whoever is in this home. We have me, Carissa, Ellie, Christy, Keith, and Andrew. We come here out of respect for the family in this home and for the home itself and the land that it is on. Alright, I think I'm seeing you. Can you approach us? Talk to me again. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What am I standing next to here?
Say it again. How many people are here?
And that's who I thought it.
Next, we made our way upstairs. Our first stop was the theater room. No evidence was captured here. Also, nothing was picked up on our thermal cam in the hallway. So we decided to send Christy and Ellie into the bedroom.
Okay, so here I am on the bed where whatever you are. you messed with Trisha, and I'm here to see if you have enough balls to mess with me.
Make a noise.
Say that out loud. I can hear you. Say that out loud, dude.
Yeah, I can't hear you. Say it out loud so I can hear you.
Is that you touching my leg? I was trying to talk to the spirit and I wasn't getting a lot. And Ellie came in and laid down next to me and started antagonizing the spirit. And then I got courageous and started egging her on a little bit. And the next thing I knew, like I felt sexually assaulted on the bed, and I jumped off the bed. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. Come on. No.
What?
What's going on?
I'm good with the whole fucking hoo-ha touch. I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Really?
I'm good, dude. I'll pass.
So what just happened?
We were in the bedroom. I don't know. When we went in there, I started feeling braver. I'm not sure why, but I felt like we needed to do that. I felt like we needed to call it out. And it touched Chrissy. It didn't do anything to me. I definitely feel like the energy pumped up. But it touched her. And I think our level of activity is about to increase quite a bit.
I think we should bring Trisha in, to be honest with you.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You want us to bring Trisha in?
Anybody feel like they got touched right now?
Have to.
Hi, Trish.
Yes?
Hey, we were wondering if you would mind coming in here for a little bit while we do a question and answer session to see if you could possibly spark some activity.
Oh, definitely. I'll come in.
Thank you. We're upstairs in your closet. You're trying to show yourself. That's great. Show us through this box. Touch the lights.
Do it again.
Thank you.
Do it again.
That's Pete on the walkie.
Are you okay?
At this time, a voice comes through the walkie-talkie in Ellie's pocket. They all think it's me, but I'm downstairs by myself and had left my walkie next to the DVR. And what's even more strange about this is our walkie-talkies are on the same channel, yet the voice doesn't come through my walkie, only the one in Ellie's pocket.
Now that.
Yeah, you did that.
That is. Look at that. What's going on?
What's wrong?
Keith didn't use the walkie.
Where
What?
is he?
Shut up.
Where is he?
That wasn't Keith on the walkie.
When you left, this thing went crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keith was on the walkie. He didn't
Okay.
He was leaving
We
you
got
out.
it.
I need another camera now. There's
We
one
need
on this.
another
There's
camera, and
there's
you
one
need
right
to go
there.
back out.
Can you tell me anybody's name that's here? Tell us who's here.
Shut
Ghost
up.
hunter.
Yeah.
I'm not a ghost hunter. What am I?
That stupid bitch. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Can you let us know you're here? Can you whistle for us? Can you knock?
You alright?
When we were in the closet, we were experiencing a lot coming through the spirit box, and that was really exciting. But at one point, I felt my throat tightened up. I couldn't catch my breath, I couldn't breathe out, I couldn't breathe in, and at this point I realized that I was being choked. So I knew just to kind of break the energy, I left the room and ran out of the house for a little bit just to kind of regain my bearings.
You alright?
I got you. Go right now.
He said, I got you.
This one? Did you hear it?
I heard him say, got you.
Now, as I was watching the DVR cams, I decided to place a old analog TV, portable television next to me. Now, as you may know, there's no longer analog TVs, they all went digital, so this thing just sits there and scans through all the frequencies, not picking up anything. And it had been sitting there for about 45 minutes to an hour just scanning, and I had almost completely forgot it was there. And then all of a sudden, it picks up on something.
Can you show yourself through this? Show me who you are.
I immediately grabbed it and turned on the camera and started filming it. And we got some strange images that came through.